Hello, welcome to Car Talks. Today is Tuesday, so Trending Tuesday. And today, what is trending is Barbara Bush. This is not a political trending at all. This is just talking about Barbara Bush, the mom, the grandmother, the great-grandmother. Okay? Barbara Bush is 92 years old and has decided that, she just wants to go peacefully and surrounded by her family and friends, and she's not taking any extraordinary measures or continue any kind of medical treatment to continue her life, and I totally understand that, and that's exactly how I would want to be. But Barbara Bush, whatever your politics, something amazing about a woman who has the legacy of being married to a president, having a son who was president, having a son that was governor, both two sons, I think, were governor, and you think about legacy, and you think about when you leave this earth, what are people going to remember about you? And what is going to live on? And what lives on is not, what we accumulated here on earth and the things that we tried to get, but what lives on are the people that we've touched and the people that we've changed. And as mothers, as grandmothers, as great-grandmothers, we have such an opportunity to touch people, to change people, because we have so much influence in our kids' life. And, Barbara Bush's kids are not perfect. Her grandkids are not perfect. And she probably would be the first one to tell you she was not a perfect mom. So it's not about doing everything right. It's not about being perfect. But it's about being there in your kid's life. And, maybe there are things that you go, oh, crud, I can't believe I did that. Maybe you were gone when your child got their first stitches because he sliced his hand open. Maybe you forgot a child at church because you thought your husband had him and he thought you had him, and you leave a child at church. Maybe you totally forgot to pick your son up after practice and he walked miles home and you felt so bad about it. Maybe you thought at one time, is my child going to grow up and be a serial killer? Whatever, I don't know. Whatever. We have these thoughts and things, kids, we make mistakes and we think, what am I doing to my child? What's going to happen? But if you can love your child no matter what they choose to do, if you can place in them a belief in Jesus Christ, in God, and know that God loves them even more than you do, if you can teach them to be adults that are caring and loving and make a difference in this world and in some way or another, if you can teach them to be loving parents themselves, to be loving spouses, then whatever mistakes you might have made and whatever things you've messed up on and you wish you go back and change, you've done something right. You've done something good. And those are the things that the kids will remember. When they talk about you, they're going to remember the things that you did. And so, that you did right, that you touched their lives, and that they are better people because of you, or as their mom, as their grandmother, as their great-grandmother. So I just want you to think about that today. What can you do, even as an aunt? And I'm doing this all from the female perspective only because Barbara Bush is a female and I happen to be too. But it works the same way, whether you're male or female. Whether you're the mother or the father, or the aunt or the uncle, the grandmother or the grandfather. It's all about the people. It's all about what you do and what gets accomplished. And then Someday they grow up. And someday you notice, wow, look at what a great, wonderful husband and father he is. Look at and celebrate your son graduating from college. Look at the heart and love that your son has for his friends. Look at your son doing exactly what he was made to do and enjoying every moment. You have those moments when your son comes home and says, Mom, I want you to meet somebody. You're going to love her, Mom. She's just like you. Or you have the moment when your son calls and says, Mom, my friend is really in trouble. He needs prayer. Can you pray for him? And they feel like they can do that in the middle of the night. You have those moments when your son says, Mom, can you do a video for me that I can show at church talking about me as I was growing up and struggling through things? There's so many wonderful things, and you realize that all the mistakes, all the games that you might have missed, all the times that you've messed up and you yelled when you didn't want to yell, and you had to be strict, you wonder, are they going to hate me forever? It all works out. So today, let's go for legacy. And what is your legacy? Your legacy are the people that you touched, the kids that you raised, the grandkids that you are involved with, the nieces, the nephews, whatever, even friends. And if you've touched somebody's life, you have left a legacy. So today is Car Talks, Trending Tuesday. Tomorrow, Car Talks, Wellness Wednesday. Hope you join me tomorrow. Still looking, I've got a few people lined up for Shout Out Saturdays. I'm looking for more. So if you've got a business or an event or a nonprofit or anything coming up, a school event, doesn't matter. If you want to get it out to people, I'd be more than happy to have you on Car Talks and join me in my car, and we can get the word out. I will talk to you soon. Bye.